Well, hi, everybody. It is Tuesday, September 17th. So it's Tuesday, which means it's my weigh in day. Let's go see what happened on the scale. Well, before I give you today's, or I guess, yeah, it is today. Uh, Before I tell you all that, let me do a little bit of a preface here. I'll tell you how my weight has been because I didn't get a video up last week, and I don't remember if I got one up the week before or not. So, beginning of the month, September 3rd, uh, I weighed in at 226.8, which was a weekly gain of 2.3. And my eating habits have not been the best all month long. Uh, I could give you a plethora of excuses why. Suffice it to say that we've had a lot of stuff going on here at the campground, and I haven't been real diligent about watching what I've been eating. We've had a lot of like going away celebrations and just events here at the campground. So I haven't been following the plan perfectly. Some days not at all. So that was September 3rd. I had a gain of 2.3. Following week on September 10th, which was last week, I had a loss of 2.4. So I had lost all that plus a tenth of a pound. Did a little bit better on plan that particular week. And then this week, over the weekend, we had our polka event, and there were brats, and there was beer, and then we had a couple going away celebrations, and there was food, and we had a corporate event come in, and there was food, and so I was not expecting big things. And today I weighed in at 224.8, and it was a gain of zero point 0.4. It could have been a lot worse. Uh, really, it could have been a lot worse. So, the way my body works, and I know this, I eat for a certain way, and then I eat a certain way, and then there's a day or two where I don't eat that way, and the weight comes back on. So what is that telling me? It means I need to incorporate into my diet plan things that aren't um, necessarily diet food. It's what normal people would eat. So, if I have a bratwurst, there's nothing wrong with that. The thing about the bratwurst has a lot of salt in it, and the carbs in the bun don't do me any favors. But I can't always eliminate that stuff out of my diet. So, and my weight's going to fluctuate when I do, when I eat those things, because I don't normally eat them. And it's not that I'm purposely omitting foods. It's just that right now my budget is super, super tight, and so I eat the foods that I know. When I grocery shop, I buy things that I know are going to last me a few days, and if I buy a pound of ground turkey, I know I can get 4 meals out of that, and it's just things like that. So I do buy lean meat. I buy low salt foods. I just buy things that last for a while. And especially now, since I know I'm going to be packing up my trailer in, gosh, 3 weeks, I'm trying not to load things into my refrigerator that, yeah, ultimately I'm going to have to get rid of when I move, because I'm, taking my trailer over to Oregon for the winter. Oh, that's another thing, too. I got that all going on. So, there has been a little bit of stress eating going on, but not as much as what it was, a month ago when I found out that I wasn't going to be renewed back here. Let me show you the scale, and let me show you the app, and then we'll go on. Well, I had a whole second half of this video recorded, and then I went to save it and my computer glitched, and so here we are recording again. As far as my weight loss, I'm not totally upset by that point 4 gain. Now, I don't like a gain of any type ever, but considering all the things that went on here this week and how I ate, I'm okay with this. So how am I going to move forward knowing that I did not do so well this week on that gain? Point 4 isn't a lot, but it's enough for me to say I don't like it. So I have this. I've showed this to you before. This is my meal plan. I fill this out every either the day before weigh day or every weigh day. I did this last night. This one is a little bit different because it is based solely on what I have in my refrigerator, because I know that I want to get rid of it before I move here in 3 weeks. I'm going to need to get my refrigerator cleaned out and my freezer. There's not much left in there. I have been eating out of my fridge and freezer for quite a few days now. So these are all very low point days. I may have to make some modifications as I go. I do have to go to the grocery store, but I'm also basing this on what my budget is too for this week as far as groceries. So some things I have in stock. I do need to go and get a few things from the grocery store today so that I'm prepared for the week. But like I said, I have some very low point days here. Like today, if I stick to this tooth and nail, I only have 8 points. Tomorrow I only have 10. And most of my days are like that, either 10, 11 points. Don't be alarmed. I'm making sure I'm getting enough calories. But I may have to, like I said, may have to modify that as I go along the week, just because I know those are really low point days. I am incorporating a little more salad into my, or vegetables, salad and vegetables, into my diet this week. I do have a couple things of rice that I'm going to eat up. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to try to record everything that I eat this week, just so you know that, yes, it may look like I have, yes, very low point days, but I'll be getting enough calories. I've started up my daily calorie chart again, just for that reason, because I know these are low point days, and I want to make sure that I'm getting at least 1,300 calories a day. That's when my body loses weight the best, if I'm about 1,300 calories a day. Absolutely no more than 1,500, but I know that that's what my body does. So I want to tell you about my move also. So I've been looking for a winter position, and the simple truth of the matter is they told me too late that they were not going to renew me here for the winter. And so when I started my job search, all of the winter positions for work campers have been filled. Either that or they want couples only. Now I understand why they say that they want couples only. Especially the smaller campgrounds, only they have a limited number of RV spots for their work campers, and they would much rather get 2 work campers for the price of 1 RV spot. So, that's okay. Had I been able to start my search back in May or in June, I'm sure I would have gotten a position. So now I'm looking for my spring position, summer for next year. And I'm confident I'll be able to find something. I do have some irons in the fire there. I'm just waiting back to hear from a couple places. But for the winter, I am going to Oregon, and I'm going to be spending the winter with my daughter. And I'm super excited about that for several reasons. One being I get to spend time with my daughter. And it seems like, when your kids move away, and you don't ever get enough time with them. So I will be spending time there. I'll have a full kitchen to cook in. So you may remember a few years back that I stayed with her after my son Aaron passed away. I was up with her for about 6 months, and I did really, really well on Weight Watchers then. I was cooking Weight Watcher recipes and really concentrating on losing weight and getting healthy. I'm going to do that again. And she has she's gluten free, so it's going to be a new experience for me learning all about that. Uh, but I will be cooking for the two of us again. And she's going to help me in the gym. Part of my problem with going to the gym has been I don't know what to do. But she is going to go with me and she's going to get me out on some of the moderate trails up there. So I'm excited about that change in my life coming up. Plus, the fact that by not having a full time job over the winter, I'm freed up then when my granddaughter is born later in late November or early December to go down there for a couple of weeks and spend some time with them and the baby. So that is exciting. And I'm excited to be able to spend the holidays with somebody again because it's been a number of years since I've had family around. My boys have always, we've either gone out to eat or we've had Thanksgiving dinner, but it's always been like a short 2 hour visit and then we're done for both Thanksgiving and Christmas. So this year I'm excited about being with a family member for those days. And so I'm being very optimistic here. I do have a place to park my trailer up there. I've already secured that for the winter. Um, and eventually, I think after the baby's born, I'll try to find a part time job because I am going to need to make some money over the winter. Uh, it's costing me quite a bit of money to move my trailer up to Oregon. And then wherever I go in the spring, I'm going to have to go through that process again. So I am going to have to make some money over the winter while I'm there. So anyway, that's my life plan, at least in the short term. So this is going to help me get through this week, and then my daughter's going to help me get through the winter. So, okay, I'm going to pop on a couple videos of, and just I think that I just had a breakfast and a lunch that I had recorded. I recorded more. I just can't find them. Of how I've been eating, just kind of, I'm still eating basically what I was eating when I was on the Blue Plan. Blue Plan worked for me. I liked the food I was eating. So I'm kind of going off of those menus again. Really, there's no, it doesn't matter what plan you have followed in the past for Weight Watchers. They all work as long as you work the plan. So I was really good on Blue Plan and I saved a lot of those menus that I did during that time. And that's basically what I'm doing. The Blue Plan and the Smart Points plan. When we, before we had the different colors, we just had Smart Points. So Smart Points I did really, really well on too. So between those two type of menu plans, that's kind of what I'm using now going forward. And you'll be seeing a lot of those menus again. Anyway, I maybe pop back on today with another video of strictly of what I ate, but wanted to give you my weight update and tell you how things are moving forward here. So I will talk to you guys soon. You guys have a great week. Bye-bye. Okay, this is Thursday. This is my breakfast, very late breakfast before I'm heading into work today. And it's going to be a long day at work, so I'm not quite sure what I'm doing for dinner. I have an idea, but it won't be till later. Anyway, my breakfast today is, you can barely see the yogurt in here. It's 170 grams of the Faye non-fat Greek yogurt. That's 0 points. I've got 132 grams of the Great Value frozen berry medley on there. That's also 0 points. And then since I am going to have to start thinking about moving again, I am trying to eat up everything in my freezer. I found a couple of breakfast cookies that I made a while back. These are the banana oat breakfast cookies. They're 1 point each. I have 2 of them on here. So 2 points there. And that is my breakfast this morning. Just a yogurt berry bowl with some breakfast cookies. 2 points for that. I had 20 milliliters of half and half in my coffee today. It was the end of the carton, so I just used up what I had. 1 point for that, so I have a total of a 3 point breakfast today. All Alright, still Thursday. My lunch today is just a grilled cheese sandwich. I have one slice of regular white bread for 1 point, one slice of Velveeta for 1 point. So it's just a quick 2 point lunch.